In this class we are going to discuss about the absolute error. Absolute error is nothing but, see, I have measured an object and I got a value of 262, but the true value of the object is 260. So here the difference is nothing but 2. So this is the absolute error I have made. And one more we can take. I measured an object, a length having 258, but the true value of the object is 358 and the true value is 356. So here this is the absolute error I have made. So by this we can say that the absolute error means a measured value minus true value gives absolute error. Measured value minus true value gives absolute error. If I want to make some trials, I made first trial. In that first trial I got a measured value as A1 and the true value is A0. So the absolute error is delta A1. In the same way I made a second trial. In that second trial the measured value is A2 and the true value is A0 and the absolute error is delta A2. And in the same way I made a third trial. In the third trial the measured value is A3, true value is A0 and here the absolute error is delta A3. So like that I made some trials up to nth trial. I made a nth trial. In that nth trial the measured value is AN and minus true value is A0, so it gives delta AN. So these all are absolute errors. So the mean value of absolute error is sigma all. We have to add all this. Sigma modulus of delta AN from where to where? First trial to nth trial. So 1 to n by, or take capital N, 1 to n by n. So we'll get a mean absolute error. And here, see, what is the true value? See, actually if there is a true value, no need of measuring all these. Actually true value is nothing but it's a mean value. By taking the values, this is a mean value is similar to true value. Mean value is similar to true value.